Everybody, welcome back to Read 'em and Weeb. My name's Davey. This is my friend Esau, and we're going to talk about manga. We're at the King Piccolo arc, kind of like I think some would consider this the kind of climax of the Dragon Ball story, and then the next arc being the last kind of way to settle that part of Pre-Z. A lot of people love this arc. It's
bad.
It's not good. So we've been alluding to this. I think we flat out said it.
Yes.
A couple episodes ago. We don't like the King Piccolo arc, and now that we've revisited it, we've had time to reflect, kind of think about our opinions, see if they still stand.
Think about our sins, realize that we're wrong, and we've decided we are not wrong.
And I agreed with everything I said. I will say though, there are parts of this arc that I do like. There is a lot of fun.
When Drum dies.
Yeah. There's a lot that I like overall. Just a lot that I don't. And I think the parts that I don't like don't begin until we get to Korin Tower.
Oh, I hate it immediately.
Really?
Yes, so let's start from the beginning. Goku chasing Tambourine. He rushes in. By the way, just finished the tournament. Canonically has no energy right now. Can't even do a Kamehameha. Goes to fight someone who killed Krillin. Effortlessly, presumably. Goes and immediately gets his ass kicked. And then, bam, that's the start of the arc. Goku being an idiot, getting, understandably, by the way, this is not like a plague on Krillin or on Goku right now. He's clearly not in his right headspace.
Yeah, he's emotional.
Gets his ass kicked, and the Tambourine's like, I killed him, and he leaves. This happens like 2 more times. Where people are like, oh, Goku died.
I think one more time.
One more time, my bad, sorry. But
it's weird that it happened twice.
Yes. 2 nickels.
I had 2 nickels for every time this happened. Or if I had a nickel for every time this happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
One of my least favorite tropes, because they kind of keep doing it. This is not the first time this has happened. The same thing happened with Tao Pai Pai, which I think they're alluding to. This is like similar vein. Someone where Goku has to get way stronger very quickly to defeat. They're kind of like trying to do a parallel, except I hate it because they're doing the exact same thing.
Except worse. So, I agree. Goku being spared in this moment, kind of convenient, right?
Yeah.
We later learn. So everyone thinks he's dead.
Yes.
Everyone is like, Goku rushed in. We can't.
He took too long. It's nighttime now. We've waited so long. He's probably dead.
Yeah, like reasonably, Goku would have came back by now.
Yeah.
So Goku's dead. We're probably fucked now because Goku was
strongest man alive, left with 0 energy to go fight a demon.
And Tien's like, I won the tournament, and they're like, okay,
go kill the demon.
Go do it then, pussy.
I'm just like, my leg's broken. If my leg was in one piece, I could have gone and helped.
One thing that I thought was like that it add to the level of suspense was that when they took the tournament roster as well.
Yeah.
Roshi and Tien are like, well, if he took the roster, that must mean they're going to go after the world's strongest fighters.
They're going to be looking for Jackie Chan. Where is he?
Oh, sorry. Before we even get to that, they put together that it's Piccolo because they left a paper with the demon mark on it.
Yeah.
And then Roshi's like, I know this mark. My master sealed Piccolo away with the Mafuba, a move that seals demons away but also kills you.
It doesn't also kill you. It just happened to kill his master.
And him.
Because they use it later. It gets used later twice.
Yeah. And
no one dies. Also, Tien was practicing it.
Yeah. I'm just going to do it so it doesn't kill me. What's interesting about this section is like, it gives us a little bit about Roshi's backstory. Why, he puts urgency in this, and there is urgency in what's happening, right? Everyone's taking this very seriously. That's why I really like this portion of it. Even Launch is taking this very seriously. Like when Goku leaves to go fight, even Launch is like, oh fuck, like shit is not right. Like
shit is real right now.
Yeah. She's like holding Krillin. The idea of Goku being dead is like a lot for her too.
Because as much as like Launch is a bad person, she likes these guys.
Yeah.
She's a criminal, by the way. If you didn't realize, she is a wanted criminal, and these guys are like, yeah, sure, yeah, we don't care that you're actually a crazed murderer.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, this is my little space. They showed me Tien.
Yeah, and like when to her, Goku and Krillin are dead, and there's this level of like she's not breaking the tension like she usually does yet. And there's just this level of just like, oh fuck, like things are serious. They bring up that they took the roster, and Roshi and Tien are like, he's gonna kill the world's strongest fighters, like so.
And Yamcha.
And Yamcha. And it's like, what's it called? Yamcha's like, we have to go stop him, and Bulma's like, well, if you do that, you're fucking dead. What can you do? And he's like,
Yamcha, your leg's broken, stupid.
And he's like, well, I'm dead regardless. My name's on that roster. And then in like
you look at the roster, it's like Yamcha the Bandit, location the desert.
Yeah. And it's like, did they all put Kame House?
Fucking Jackie Chan is like, Kami House.
No, Kame House is the one with the turtle. I like just this, there's this level of tension there, and it's really good. And they're coming off of like the Budokai.
Coming off of another.
Yeah.
It's really well done.
It's really well done. My problems, again, don't start until Korean Tower.
My problems start now. I don't like Yajirobe.
I like Yajirobe.
So
as a character, not the strength he has.
Yes, that's my problem.
His personality is really fun.
Is very fun.
Yeah.
One, how did you get a string through a Dragon Ball? Problem one.
Things I've never thought about.
Problem two. He is unnaturally strong for a wild bandit.
Yeah, they don't go into the fact that if he's trained by anyone, he's heard stories of Piccolo, which allude to the idea that he was trained.
Oh,
but
no,
they don't.
Read a book.
Sure. But to me, it's like, oh, are they going to bring up like a third school? Because he's a fucking samurai.
Yeah, he's a samurai. But he held his own against Goku for a bit. And both of them were like, wow.
He killed a demon.
Yeah, he did cut a demon in half.
He killed Symbol.
Yeah.
And ate him.
It
was just really funny.
Even Goku was like, I'm
good.
I'm good. Don't want any. I've never been less hungry in my life.
No, I love that he's like, he kills it and he's like, you're not getting any. It's like, I don't want it.
You're not getting any.
He's like, oh, this is pretty good. You're still not getting any.
It's pretty good. You're not getting any. It's the only time you do the voice.
Yeah. Hey, this is pretty good. You're not getting. So Yajirobe is younger, obviously, than his like more iconic portion of him in Z. Is he also a child?
I have no idea.
Does he still sound like this?
We have any idea of Yajirobe.
Because they call him a kid as well. And he's like similar to Goku's height, which makes me think he's like also a child.
Glow, though, is the thing.
He does a little bit.
I don't like him at all.
I like his personality.
His personality is very fun,
just wasted.
He's unnecessarily strong for a bandit.
Well, do we know he's a bandit?
He stole that flying...
he just stole a car. He could just be an evil samurai.
Which is, in turn, a type of bandit.
Sure.
But he's living in the wild.
But Yamcha's a bandit.
Yeah. He's really weak.
He's a strong human. To me, it's like, I wonder... It's just they don't go into it enough. Like, they don't give Yajirobe, like, anything development.
They don't give him any... No, they don't even develop him. Just backstore him, like, a bit. He's like, I trained under the pupil of blah.
The great Samu guy. He's a samurai guy.
Oh, you know Master Roshi? Yeah, I trained under his cousin.
Master Yoshi.
Anyway, that's why I don't like this at all. Especially because someone like Yajirobe could have just like fought in any of the tournaments. Never see him fight anything.
Yeah. And he wouldn't need to be a bandit.
Exactly.
Because it is weird to just bring up this person who's so strong. And there's such a mystery to him that's kind of interesting. Though he does present problems in the narrative. He's just such an interesting character, though. And he's funny.
Yeah.
He's really funny. And he plays off Goku so well. Because he's not putting up with Goku's shit.
He's like a wilder Goku.
Yeah. But I also like that he's also willing to kind of help if he feels necessary.
If he gets food.
Yeah.
Not if he feels it's necessary. He did this only because he was promised food.
Yeah. But like, he was just a vague, like, yeah, there's food. All right, let's go. But it's really funny because so Symbol comes down, Yajirobe takes him out. Goku has had time to rest and eat for a little bit.
He ate that entire fish.
Ate a whole ass fish.
Which restored him to full power.
Which, like the video game.
Yeah. When you eat one fish and get...
It's a really big fish.
It's a big fish.
It's a pretty big fish. What I also really like is that Goku was like, well, it was just there. It's like, yeah,
a fully cooked fish, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking had it on a fire.
Got any more of these fish? I'll just eat it whole.
Yeah, it's and what's so it's like this is where the point, or so Piccolo comes down, right? And he's like, he's like, 2 of my people were killed.
We have not gotten to Tambourine dying yet.
No, he killed. Oh yeah, Tambourine comes back.
Yeah, Tambourine comes back after Piccolo's like, what the fuck?
Tambourine, go kill him. Also, he killed Nam.
Yeah, immediately.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. He kills the dragon guy.
I don't care about that.
No one cares.
Even his neighbors were like, hey, fuck that guy.
He's like, well, I thought he had a change of heart. I thought they were all scared.
Is that bully?
Oh, yeah. No, I thought they were saying, yeah, probably.
They said, is that bully getting fucked up by whatever that is?
I like they're all cheering. Whoa!
Yeah, kill that guy. He never had a change of heart. He's still a dick.
They probably killed that lady, that cute lady from the first.
I think they stopped him. Like, he got called back before he could get there.
Yeah.
Because he only killed Nam and that guy, because we show them in the pods. Also, very nice of them.
He's going to Yamcha next after.
Yeah. So very nice of them to give them the pods to preserve their bodies. Also, they haven't brought up the fact that you have a year to bring someone back.
Is that canon?
I thought it was.
Because spoilers, they bring back Frieza.
I guess you're right. I guess it's not canon. I don't know where I remember that from.
That's also was in my brain as lore. It might have been my fault.
Maybe they were like, I always thought that was a rule, but maybe it's just because like body decaying. So that's why they built the preservation pods for. Also, Bulma built those fast as fuck.
Yeah, she's real smart.
Yeah. But yeah, Nam was killed, which is fucked up. How was he brought back?
Who?
Sorry, my later Dragon Ball knowledge is getting mixed up with where we're at. Doesn't matter. So Drum is like, Piccolo's like, oh hey, go kill. Tells Tambourine.
Yeah.
Go kill whoever killed Symbol. Tambourine pulls up and he's like, oh fuck, you didn't die? Alright. Time to kill you now. And then Goku just fucks him up.
Yeah. And then explodes him with
on him.
Kamehameha?
I think so.
Yeah.
He T-poses on him first. Not T-poses, he emotes.
V poses.
Yeah, he's like, I beat you, meh. And then he flies away and he's like, get back here, you motherfucker. And he blows him up. And Yajirobe is like, what the fuck? I was going to eat him. And he's like, oh, my bad. I forgot. I was just really mad. So I killed that guy.
Mass resurrection.
You can't do it after a year?
Yeah, apparently. They brought up theoretically bringing back all of the Saiyans. Apparently, while talking.
I guess.
And this isn't real lore.
Okay. Whatever. What I like about...
Also, I like Yajirobe being like, bro, I can't fucking eat him now. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, dude, what the fuck? It's a fun... It's a fun...
This part is fine. And then this
it's
next
just
part,
fine. That's really what it is.
This next part is just Tao Pai Pai again.
It's just been fine up until this point. But then when Piccolo comes to fight Goku, holy fuck, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Piccolo comes, beats the fuck out of Goku, like, easily.
Yajirobe's like, wait, you said Piccolo? He's like, yeah, you can have the Dragon Ball. I'm out of here.
That was funny. That was really funny. He disappeared. You said who? Piccolo. Well, I better go hit the dusty trail.
You said he was after this? Yeah.
Here you go. Like, what about the food that you wanted? Nah, it's good, bro. I'm not hungry.
Bro, I just ate the demon.
So he beats Goku. He
checks his pulse.
His heart is stopped.
He has the exact same dead face that Krillin has, and you're like, what the fuck?
The death of Goku?
Yeah. And then he leaves, and Goku immediately goes,
He leaves, and then Yajirobe like skittles out, and then he's like, his heart's not stopped. He's alive. And
No. He goes, I guess I'll bury him. And then Goku goes, and he goes, what the fuck? And then he checks his heart. He's like, it didn't stop.
It's so dumb.
It is incredibly stupid.
And it's
why even have him check if it didn't stop?
There's a point in the future where it's like maybe retconned.
Oh, you're talking about
Bardock. Yeah.
But the retcon doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter if we're doing this linear.
It's stupid. It's really stupid storytelling. Where he's like, just kidding. It didn't stop. Why not?
Yajirobe.
The only thing I can think of is like, oh, Piccolo doesn't know human anatomy.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I don't feel a pulse. Yeah. His blood is warm. Must be dead.
You would have stopped me and put my hand this close.
Oh man, it's not good. It's just bad writing all around, and this is where it takes a dip for me.
Yep.
Even before Korin Tower. So now Goku Yajirobe's like, oh man, he fucked you up good.
Yeah.
And then Goku's like, I know a place where I might be able to get stronger. At the very least, I can heal myself.
I need some beans.
Yeah. And then Yajirobe's like, I need you to take me to Korin Tower.
Because Nimbus is now dead. Nimbus is dead, by the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Why?
Because the demon blew him up this time. Tambourine.
Yeah.
Now he's dead.
Okay. My thing is like, does Goku ever try to call him back again?
Nope.
The only thing I can think of is when he was falling down and he yells Nimbus.
I don't know.
Or Kinto-un. But he yells, and that my first thought was he was yelling, oh no, Nimbus, as in Nimbus is gone.
Oh
not
no, Kinto-un.
Nimbus is gone. Nimbus is gone. But how now I read it, because he never does it again, is that was him yelling to catch him. Which is not
like, bro, give him a second to give him a breather. He just blew up.
It's just not well conveyed. So he has Yajirobe bring him to Korin Tower.
Yeah.
And
because Nimbus is destroyed, he can't have Nimbus taken.
Yeah.
Presumably.
And it's what's really dumb about Yajirobe being so strong, which, first off, we get to see Upa and his dad again.
Yeah.
I love them.
Upa's also a little, like, beefier.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love them. They're best characters. Best part of this arc, Upa. They're like, oh, well, we're going to go up Korin Tower. Yajirobe, I need you to take me up there. One thing that's dumb is that if this shit is so hard to do, why can Yajirobe do it with Goku on his back?
Because Goku was able to do it in 3 hours after training up there for like 10 seconds. It's like 4 years ago.
It's just so... I don't like that.
I also don't like that.
I don't like it. Which I get.
More people definitely should have climbed this tower by now.
Yeah. Which... It's also like, how strong is fucking Yajirobe?
Exactly. This is why I don't like Yajirobe. Out of nowhere, for no reason, he's super strong. He's never heard of Korin Tower.
Yeah. He's just really fucking strong.
Yeah, and there's literally in-game, in-universe lore about there being elixir that'll make you, like, way stronger on the top.
Yeah. And it's weird that no one else has, except for Upa's dad, has tried. That we know of. Roshi succeeded.
Yeah.
And I do like that Upa's dad's like, let me help you out. And he just fucking throws them.
Yeet.
He's like, that's cool. I like that.
But my issue is, like, come on. You didn't, like, just let Goku rest for a couple days to let him climb the tower himself.
I understand the sense of urgency.
So do I.
That's there, but also, like, there's ways around it. It would be more impressive if an injured Goku did it.
Yeah. The issue is Yajirobe didn't need to be here at all.
Yeah, it's just someone that Goku can play off of, which he does very well. Granted,
we need someone to react to Goku getting back up.
If like Yajirobe wasn't so strong, he'd be such a good character.
Yeah, if he was like a weakling, and he was like he just got really lucky while Drum was fighting Goku, and he like did the finishing blow, way better.
He should have landed by Korin Tower and Upa found him again.
That would have been kind of sick.
That would have been a better way to do it. Like, he heals Goku, or at least lets him rest until he's back to health. And they have to hide Goku away while he's like doing that.
We have one sensu bean.
It fell from the tower. Unfortunately, it killed one of our people.
It killed my mom.
Can I ask you for another favor?
Couldn't you wish to bring back both of my parents?
When did your mom die? Did I not bring that? Fuck!
Oh, she's not dead. They're divorced. But you could bring her... if you just word it, bring her back, she will be brought back here.
Makes sense.
I can see a flaw in that logic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they go to up Korin Tower, and they meet Korin, they give him sensu bean. Yajirobe, in all of his infinite wisdom, grabs a handful of them and eats them, and he immediately inflates.
That was funny.
Yeah. It's 2 Dragon Ball inflation arcs.
Arc back to back.
Yeah.
What I like about this arc is like... Wait, no, I don't. Sorry,
Yeah?
Sorry for a second. Korin, when he's like, hey, Korin, I need you to teach me. And Korin's like, I have nothing else to teach you, my son.
Bro, you beat me. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're like, wait, I didn't train you. Like, what do you want me to take? What? If I could stop Piccolo, I'd do it myself. Your light turned off.
Yeah, I'm aware. I noticed. It was my brain turning off.
Probably just ran out of battery.
Probably.
Out of juice. Also, don't point at yourself when you turn it on.
Incredibly warm. So my issue here is, we learn eventually that there are people strong enough to fight Piccolo, and they just didn't.
Yeah.
But Korin is like, there is something that you could drink. You know that mystic water that I said didn't exist?
It exists.
Does. And it's tea. It's just really shittily brewed tea from the looks of it.
It's
also, Yajirobe drinks some? He puts his hand in and tastes it. I'm like, bro, is that not drinking it?
No, yeah, literally. They never said how much you have to drink.
Yeah. But also, Korin says you have to drink it this much, and then Yajirobe takes some.
What's so funny is like when Korin's like, all right, this is the real one, but it's essentially, it's like poison mixed with water, and then your body will take out the poison and you get all the boost. And then they're like, how many people have done it? And Korin's like, literally nobody. And then Yajirobe's like, so that's just poison. Yajirobe being a smart person is like, so that's just poison.
Or, and then it's the dumbest reasoning. Korin's like, this legend has been passed down. I know it's real. Bro, no one has succeeded. Shut up. Drink it.
Passed down from who?
Yeah.
It's poison.
Aren't you the one who's, like, guarding it? Oh, it never gets brought up ever again in the entire series.
Gohan could have probably drinking that.
Yeah, as a baby.
No, he probably could have drinking it during the fucking Boo arc.
During any arc.
But it's just like, if there's any arc to bring it back.
Why isn't Goku perpetually drinking this?
Yeah, they never said you could only drink it once.
Yeah.
Also, I hate that was all the water. He drank it all. That's why he never said how much.
Yeah. This is another thing I really hate about Dragon Ball, is there's always some potential unleashing thing that they can do. This is the first one.
To me, it's
and
not...
in my opinion, the worst one.
This is the worst one, hands down. The second being the one on the Kai planet, and the one I'm okay with is the one on Namek.
No, I'm not okay with the one on Namek. The only one I'm okay with is the one in Super.
I'm okay with the one on Namek because...
It doesn't do anything?
Pretty much, but it's also like... It's like, this is your potential, like, it's... Like, I'm just going to boost you up to, like, what you could be outputting. And it's nothing like, oh, I'm Super Saiyan now. It's just like, okay, I can stack. Which is like, it's not great, but it's what I'm okay with.
Yeah, it's the most tolerable one.
Yeah.
Aside from the one in Super.
Which one happens in Super?
The movie?
Oh, Superhero.
Yeah.
No, that one's goated.
Yeah.
That one's sick, because that makes sense in lore reasons.
Yeah.
All
you have, plus a little extra.
Thanks.
Sick.
I'm Piccolo.
That's me.
That's me, Piccolo. I can't do a Piccolo.
That's me, Piccolo.
Not quite, but I dig it.
That was more like the tsunami voice. And I don't think
That was Spike Spiegel.
I don't think I could ever do it again.
That was Cowboy Bebop, man.
I don't know who that is.
Spike
Spike.
from Cowboy Bebop.
I'm Spike Spiegel. I can't do
a little more like.
Nope, I can't do it. I just told you I can't do the
I'm gonna send you a link to him speaking.
I'll think
See
about
if you
it.
can match
I've
it.
seen Cowboy Bebop. I don't remember.
Have you? We never talked about Cowboy. Oh yeah, we have. You did.
Yeah, right before I watched it.
Yeah.
And then I stopped like one episode from the end, and because I forgot everything, I was like, well, I can't watch the end now.
Well, it's kind of like an anthology, episodic series.
Yeah, I know what I said. But it was lore happening though.
I like it. Anyway, Goku drinks the stupid water, and he lives.
Yeah.
Goku's the one to do it, which I get. That has been the whole story. I understand.
Yeah.
It's so dumb because now he's strong enough to beat Piccolo.
Yeah.
That's his out.
I hate it, and I know a lot of people hate it. Or I don't know if a lot of people hate it. It's
A lot of people love this arc.
There's no good things about this arc because
The
literally
last fight is the best part.
Oh, let's bring up another thing that happened. Roshi dies, and Roshi and Shotsu die.
Oh yeah, there's something good about this arc. So no, literally, I like that part because everyone thinks Goku's dead.
Right.
Nobody knows what's going on with Corn Towers happening. Goku or Roshi, Tien, and Chaozu make a plan. They're like, we can't beat him. One of us has to distract him. The other people take the Dragon Balls. Piccolo, not being fucking stupid, is like, I'm gonna hang on to the fucking Dragon Balls. Leave it to the Pila.
It's weird that all the Dragon. Hold up. It's weird that all the Dragon Balls are here and there's no one here. I better eat these to be safe. Genius. Something I forgot to bring up. This is all happening because of the fucking Pilaf gang. Yeah, they found the Mafuba, and we're like, this rice cooker is sealed. Free rice cooker. Which Piccolo eventually destroys in front of them for no reason.
He's like, I'm not doing that again. The rice cooker was not the problem. The rice cooker, not the ish. My thing is like...
By the way, I like to think this is their inspiration for them wishing for eternal youth later. Or youth later.
Okay, fine. I like that part then.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, this makes the Pilaf gang undoubtedly irredeemable.
Not their fault.
What the fuck do you mean?
They don't know that the rice cooker is evil. It's a rice cooker with a fucking paper slapped on it.
I thought they intentionally brought back King Piccolo.
I don't think so.
Because what you're bringing up does not fucking even make sense to what... They were never like, ooh, a rice cooker.
Yeah, but like, that's how I imagined it.
That's not true.
Yeah, I know it's not, but like, that's how I imagined it.
They intended to bring back King Piccolo. They're helping him find the Dragon Balls.
Well, yeah, that's because he's a violent individual, probably.
And the thing is, like, they're responsible for the death of Krillin, Roshi,
everyone, yes.
Others, random cities, and they don't know that they're gonna get brought back. Like, it's they should not have been brought back during the Wish and the Boo arc.
Yeah. Wasn't the Wish on the Boo arc made by the Namek balls, though?
No, they wished back every good person back to Earth.
You right?
They should not have been brought back.
Yeah. To be fair, a lot of people shouldn't be brought back.
Such as?
Well, just in general.
Launch was lucky that she was blue. Because for the most part, after that, there's no villains from Earth.
Wow, hold up. I'm reading this and like, yeah, it kind of does seem intentional. Yeah,
and it's just like, they're not good. Yeah, they're just irredeemable. They're not good people. It's like, I don't know. To me, it's like what was a goofy... Like, they were bad. They were bad guys, but for the most part, they were harmless.
Yeah.
And they were just goofy individuals. But
well,
it's
they're also like crazy smart. They have a dragon radar.
A pretty good one, too.
Yeah.
But now now they've done something so irredeemable that it's like, they're not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's less evil though and more like foolish.
And that's dumb.
Incredibly stupid.
And it's so dumb. It's like when they're doing harmless shit.
Yeah, this is like Red Ribbons, something Red Ribbon would have done. I don't see why they made Pilaf do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like...
I feel like they wanted to make the fucking Crane guy do it. And we're like, we can't do that.
Oh, if they made Yeah, because even Roshi was like, no, he's not that stupid.
Yeah, the only one stupid enough, unfortunately, is Pilaf in the game. This is why I hate this arc.
Like, you could have had like maybe a Red Ribbon survivor.
Also, why doesn't Piccolo know what the Dragon Balls are?
The only thing I can think of is that Kami made them after Piccolo was sealed.
Yes, he doesn't have any memories of his past, so that does make sense.
Yeah, he probably made them after.
But like, you would think he'd be like, I sense my own power in this. That's weird.
Maybe.
I hate Kami Piccolo.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Who?
God?
That's crazy. So he drinks the fucking water.
We were talking about Roshi.
I backed it up, yeah. Roshi goes to fight Piccolo, and he tries the Mafuba, which will seal Piccolo away with the cost of his life because he's so old and frail. But to ensure that the next generation will go on in case he fails, he paralyzes Tien for a bit.
No, he tries to knock him out, and Tien refuses to sleep,
making him paralyzed.
Yeah. Well, no, he can move. Like, he's just not physically enough to fight.
Fair.
But I really like the scene because Tien is like, I will not sleep. I will at least see this dude. I love Tien is the best part right now.
Oh, he's dope. He is one of the best parts of his arc.
Why he fucks up later. I hate that later fuck up from him. Tell me you didn't look at your fucking rice cooker?
Yeah. And it's like, so it doesn't have to be the fucking rice cooker.
As we later find out, does not need to be a rice cooker.
So to me, it's like, hey, fucking, I don't know. He puts Tien to sleep, tries to at least.
Yeah.
Tells Chaozu, hey, whatever you do not fucking jump out.
We're abandoning the plan that we made up.
Yeah, and Chaozu's like, okay. And then he tries to use Mafuba. He misses the cooker, and he dies. The death of Roshi. Which for the Roshi that we've seen up in the last two arcs, honestly?
Yeah, if it was just Roshi from the last few arcs, wow, kind of sad. Roshi as a whole, I'm like, yeah, you deserve to die.
He gets way better. He got way better. It's like they realized how shitty of a character he was becoming.
They were like, we have to kill him. We have to make people care.
Yeah. And so they were like, okay, he's dead. And then Piccolo gets all the balls. He calls the dragon, and he's about to make his wish for eternal youth. And so Tien's like, Chaozu, if you hear me through my telepathy, you need to yell louder than Piccolo for Shenron to kill him. And Chaozu's like, okay. And then he's going to make a wish, and Chaozu's like, I wish for King Piccolo. And then he just gets like, boomed.
He died.
Boomed. He's like, oh, fuck. And Piccolo's like, oh, that was a close one.
It was really funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny.
It was funny. I laughed. And it's like, oh, man, I almost fucked up real bad right there.
Yeah. Anyway, make me young.
While we're at it, go ahead and give me youth.
Yeah, so he wishes for youth, and then he kills the dragon. How? I don't know.
Yeah. And he kills Shenron. I call him Shenlong in the manga.
Yeah, I don't care.
They kill Shenron. He kills Shenron. And
I would say.
Yeah, no, they works. Yeah.
No cock and balls. In any of their race.
Just like me, for real.
There's also multiple people.
That's true.
Spoilers.
So, kill Shenron. Now it's like no Dragon Balls.
Yeah. By the way, he's now the strongest he has ever been.
Yeah.
Way stronger than when he first fought Goku.
He's at his peak.
Yeah.
So him and Goku have both experienced power-ups. But Goku's is just fucking more, I guess.
Well, not even. He was no, he wasn't losing. That's right. He took Tien as a fucking hostage.
Yeah.
So fast forward, he's assaulting the Dog King or whatever. He's like terrorizing the town or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's like, I want whoever your strongest is to just come fight me, just to prove that I'm way stronger than everyone.
Yeah.
First one to show up is Tien, practicing the Mafuba. He finally figures it out. He's like, all right, I got this. Shows up. He's like, I'm gonna seal him, and he looks at his fucking rice cooker and it's broken. I'm like, come on, really?
Yeah.
This Mafuba has like been hyped up, completely pointless. Could have taken it all out. The only point was to kill Roshi.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I'll just fight him. And then he's like, no, you won't. He spits out Drum, right? Yeah, Drum.
Yeah.
And Drum kicks his ass, and everyone's like, well. And then Goku shows up as Drum is about to kill Tien.
Sorry, before we get to that, I missed something. We were wrong about the Big Mother Cloud.
Oh, yeah! So we brought up the Big Mother Cloud at the Tao Pai Pai section because I only associate it with Korin's Tower. I forgot about this part where he comes back to Korin's Tower.
Yeah, to meet the Big Mother Cloud.
Yeah, and then the Mother Cloud shows up again. He jumps in and just takes a piece.
Yeah. So
Why?
we have Nimbus again.
Yeah. Nimbai, in fact. There are many.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's one big Nimbus and now little Nimbus.
Yeah, you can just tear off pieces and it would still function.
Yeah.
So why did the other Nimbus stop working?
Can you imagine
Yes.
flying in on Big Nimbus?
That would be really funny. So, like, couldn't you just put, like, a big, like, tarp over Nimbus and then put people who can fall through Nimbus on that?
The tarp has to be pure of heart.
Yeah. And put, like, a plank then. Trees are pure of heart, everyone knows that.
Can you put objects on the Nimbus?
Theoretically, yeah. Goku puts his stuff on it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. And the transitive property of evil on top of something good doesn't work because Goku carries evil people all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
The answer is probably not, but like, yeah.
Yeah. With
fast forward back to.
Yeah, we're back to Tien. Sorry, I had to bring that up. I had to correct ourselves.
Yeah.
There is a Big Mother Cloud. Sorry, there's so many fans that were disappointed.
Yeah. I got
one of you
pipe bombs.
Those are me.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I just have them.
Yeah, don't you ever make me.
I know it's them to be.
Don't you ever make me read another again. Here's another pipe bomb, idiot. Add to your collection.
Fuck, that's good. Anyway,
isn't it crazy?
Huh?
Sorry, I was like, just the way like filming works is like, isn't the way crazy they'll be watching this in mid-November?
Yeah.
It's September 11th right now.
It's January.
I don't know why I defaulted to September 11th.
Happy birthday, Ben.
And Richie. You don't know Richie.
I don't know Ben. Anyway, Tien, happy birthday.
And Butters from South Park. All right.
Nier from Nier Replicant, that's the one.
Their birthday's 9/11.
Yes.
You told me this.
Yes.
Okay, so Tien goes to fight, gets his shit rocked by Drum.
About to die to Drum.
About to die.
And then Goku's like, no.
Though that pose that Goku does when he comes in is pretty iconic.
Yeah. But Tien is like, no, run away, Goku, please. And I'm like, bro, you fought them, and you know you were exactly as strong as Goku last time you checked.
Yeah, which in his mind is like, okay, Goku's gonna die.
Yeah.
And so Goku is just like, nah, I'm him.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking the rawest kill.
Erases.
From this point, I like the arc again.
I only like this part.
Because it's just fighting now.
I only like this part.
You don't like the actual fight?
Nope. I don't like the entire thing with King Piccolo.
I only like, well, okay, I like the end of the fight.
That's the only other part I like when he pierces him.
Yeah, where he's like, I still got one arm.
Yeah, when he's like, gotta penetrate.
Might I add? Esau sends me a text. Do you care to read it out loud, Esau?
Okay, so the text is me when I sex, and it's just Goku saying "gotta penetrate" as he's looking at King Piccolo.
Can I put that on the screen?
Go for it, man.
Okay, let me just look at the screenshot right now. Well, I have you. Might I add? So Kakarot added DLC for this fight and also the next arc for Dragon Ball, which is actually pretty good. The voice actress who now voices Gohan voiced Goku for this. Goku sounding like an actual child just is so weird to me compared to the other one with like the raspy kind of like, it's like, I don't know. To me, it's like too clean of audio for Goku. I'll send you a link because it's like, it just doesn't make, it just weirdly doesn't fit.
I'll send you a link.
I'll send you guys a link. Why'd I point to your camera?
Yeah.
I'll send you a link, buddy. Not you,
The
though.
guy off camera that we're pointing to.
Yeah. Our sound guy, Steve.
Our sound guy, Goku.
Sorry. The Fresno State Alumni Association messaged me.
I know.
I need to leave.
They're after me.
They're after me. I didn't pay the school.
I didn't go to graduation there. They're coming for me.
So the fight
Kills
itself,
Drum, by the way. He eviscerates Drum's head.
The panel is awesome.
He liquefies the top half of Drum's head. Eyeball completely popped off. It's a visceral image, and I love it.
His like his eye pops out of his head. Like it's gnarly. The anime is also pretty gnarly.
It's fucking sick.
It's fucking sick, bro. Fucking crazy, dude. The fight's okay with Piccolo.
It's
fine.
Whatever.
It's fine. It's not bad. It's just fine. You know.
The whole fight is just like exactly that. Piccolo at this point is just a bad guy.
It's just unfortunate that it came off of the end of the Budokai, which is just amazing fights.
Yeah.
And then Piccolo
erases the entire city for the most part. I think, does the dog die?
No, the dog is like, oh fuck, that was close.
Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, the dog leaves, that's right.
Roll.
They convinced the dog to leave. They were like, if they got it, they got it. If they don't, they don't. You being here doesn't help. And the dog's like, you're right.
It's like, makes sense. I'll give you a Scoopy snack.
Anyway, so he eviscerates the entire everything, and Tien actually saves Goku by flying, because Tien can fly still. Surprise, surprise. And then Piccolo's like, that technique, of course.
Flying. Excellent. And then some more shenanigans happen. He takes Tien hostage.
Yeah.
And then proceeds to take out. And then he's like, if you move even an inch, I'm going to fucking kill this guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, ooh, I don't want him to die.
So he just blows rocks at Goku with such force that they break whatever they hit.
Yeah, breaks his knee, breaks his arm.
Breaks his knee too.
And then he's like, fuck, I'm sorry, Tien. I'll bring you back with the Dragon Balls. I have to beat this guy. And then he's like, nah. I destroyed Shenron. So there's no bringing people back. Which to Goku is like, fuck, like, do I trust that? Like, he could be lying to me, but at the same time, there is a possibility that Krillin and Roshi are not coming back.
Yeah.
Which pisses him off even more. I do like this next part. The end of the fight, because the arc's over.
Yeah. Which it isn't.
It isn't, but I actually like this part coming up. So there... he breaks his arms and he flies up. He's like, I've won. And he flies in the air instead of killing Goku. Awful lot of not killing Goku going on in this arc.
Awful lot of not killing Goku going on around here. You know what would fix that? What? Is it killing? It's killing Goku. Would you like to?
What's so funny is just like, if he just didn't fly up there,
he had just killed Goku,
he would have won.
He would have killed Goku.
He would have won. He gave Goku enough space for momentum to kill him.
Yeah. And so Goku, in all of his infinite wisdom, uses a generic ki blast, a beam, to blast himself forward to put all his energy into a punch, and using both the momentum of the blast and the swing to penetrate.
Mm-hmm. Monkey punch.
Which looks way better in the anime, in my opinion, because they do the whole Ozaru thing.
They do it in the...
Yeah, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah, it's just the benefit of having movement.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful in Kakarot as well.
Sounds about right.
I like this part of the arc. I love the whole sequence of him being like, I'm not done yet. I still have like you made a mistake by one, not killing me, and two, not breaking my other arm. And one of my favorite manga panels of Goku piercing Piccolo, just shooting right through him. It's just
iconic.
Yeah, it's iconic. And for how shitty this like arc is, the ending's not bad. You know?
It's fine. I don't like this arc.
It's so short.
Yes, it's a lot shorter than I thought it was. The Budokai was much longer.
The Budokai was way longer. I was like, I was reading the Budokai and I realized how much like time had passed. And I was like, ooh, fuck, I still got 2 things to read.
Yeah. But after that, like, okay, the world is saved. They're like, well, everyone's dead. And then Goku goes back to Korin Tower to talk to Yajirobe?
Well, first he meets Tien.
Oh, he needs to heal up. So they take him to get sensu beans.
Yeah, and so he's like, first he talks to Tien. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go. Like, is it true about Master Roshi or whatever?" No.
It doesn't matter with the specifics, man.
Yeah. He just says, "Is it true that the Dragon Balls can't bring people back?" And he's like, "Unfortunately, yeah, that's true."
Yeah, he killed the dragon.
And so he goes back to Korin
For a bean.
For a sensu bean, and also to ask, like, maybe there's a way, you know?
Yeah.
So he goes back to Korin, heals up. Does he even heal up? Yeah, he does.
I'm assuming he would eat.
I would assume he'd eat a bean. In the meantime, so he leaves the Nyoibo. This is important.
Yeah.
Because it isn't. He leaves the Nyoibo, and then the gang goes up, and they're like, first off, the fight was being televised, so they know partially. So they have an idea that Goku is alive.
Yeah, there's someone was narrating it, like, because nobody knows that Goku killed Piccolo in the world.
Oh, no one knows that because Bulma didn't say that. Bulma talked to the TV stations, and they're like, "Who killed him?" And she's like, "A bunch of heroes." And I was like, "What the fuck? Goku did."
One guy.
One kid. Like, she just lumped herself in there, which is so Bulma.
I did. Oh, sorry, Mike.
We did it.
I did it.
I helped. And so the Tien goes back to Kame House with everybody.
With the Nyoibo, by the way. He took it.
Yeah, he took it. He's like, "I'll hold on to this for Goku." He left it.
Yoink.
And so Goku goes to Korin, and he's like, How can I,
There's nothing I can do without the Dragon Balls? And Korin's like, "You're right.
You know about the Dragon Balls?
Am I stupid? I'm wrong. You could talk to the guy who made them." And
first he's like, "You know about the Dragon Balls?" And he's like, "I am literally all-seeing. I know everything." Wait, I forgot something.
Something I didn't see.
God.
You can talk to the guy who made it. God. And they're like, "Oh, how do I talk to him?" He's like, "Well, he lives up there."
And then Yajirobe's like, "You're so full of shit." Yajirobe's getting pissed off. He's like, "How can we do it?" And he's like, "Talk to God." And Yajirobe's like, "Man, fuck this guy.
I'm an atheist. I'm an atheist.
I'm an atheist.
I don't really believe in that."
And I feel like you should respect my religious beliefs.
Is it like the Christian God or like... I'm a man of Christ myself.
And he's real in this universe, as proven by Upa.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. So he's like, "All you need is the Nyoibo that I gave to Roshi," because, like, who's going to be fucking...
No, what's so funny is he's like, "Yeah, I didn't want to give it to Roshi, but he kept fucking asking it." And then Goku's like, "Oh, so he must have given it to my grandpa who gave it to me," which makes me think like Roshi took it and then gave it to somebody.
Yeah. Who gave it to somebody else?
But the thing with Roshi is, like, at the very least, Roshi knew that it's not his.
Yeah. Grandma Gohan was like, "This is my grandson. He can have it."
Yeah, it's a really powerful pull.
Wee. Oops. Sorry, doing the voice reminded me of the scene.
I also really like so sorry, I might cut this out. In the TFS, yeah. Boo.
Freaking ghosts.
I never heard that until they pointed it out.
Neither did I. Literally, I watched it. They were like, "Did you hear it?" I was like, "No."
Hear what? Boo. And I was like, "Oh, how the fuck did I not hear that?" I'm like, "Did they have that in post? They're fucking with me."
So good.
Yeah, so he goes back to...
This is such a weird part to put it, by the way. He goes back to where the Nyoibo should have been. He's like, "Fuck, it's not there. Oh, I know how to find it." Goes to Baba. He's like, "I'll kill all of your
That was funny.
People.
That was really funny.
I need to know what Nyoibo." She's like, "No one can stop you. Just I'll
Here.
tell you where it is."
Fuck it.
Why not just always do that? What is she going to say? No? It's illegal.
He's whatever. I'll just fuck up whoever. There's really no one who can stand up to you. Here you go.
I brought back King Piccolo from the afterlife. Fight him again, please.
Why doesn't she just employ Goku?
No, I guess Goku's busy, dude.
It's a 24-hour period, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, when he's dead, I mean.
Yeah.
What?
What?
So when
Who's fine, stupid.
yeah,
So anyway, he finds out it's a Kame house. He gets it. He's like, there might be a way to bring back the Dragon Balls.
this whole fucking section is just so like padding. It's just padding.
Yeah, I'd also like to point out this is like 2 days worth of events from the end of the tournament, is what it feels like.
Yeah,
Might not like be canonically, but like this is very quick in succession.
we only see 2 nights.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's just a lot going on and so quick, and then the end just kind of pads it for some reason.
yeah. So they're setting up the next arc right now. Clearly,
Yeah, I get that there's no need to go to Baba, but at least that bit was funny. And then he goes into, I guess it just gives him a chance to meet everyone at Kame House and be like, hey, get ready to bring back everyone with the Dragon Balls. I'm going to go talk to God. And then he leaves. And they're like, what the fuck did he just say?
Roshi was like, God, oh no, because he's the only one who knows.
He's not alive yet.
Oh yeah. What? Someone recognized it. I thought
they were all like, did he just say God?
I don't know.
So they bring everyone. Goku goes up to the top to meet God.
Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo. I like this part a lot.
Hold up. Sorry, this reminded me. So Popo does that thing where he just kind of moves. Chaozu does that as well.
Chaozu also does that, yeah.
And it's kind of freaky. I'll be a bit. That's a little freaky. But
also, there is censorship on Popo, which is good. His lips are not defined.
Oh, like they were. Yeah.
They just kind of darkened his lips out, so it's just a mouth.
Yeah, they just kind of put a line there. You're right.
I didn't notice it at first, but I was like, something looks weird with Mr. Popo.
I like his face on all of these panels.
He's built so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so he goes to...
Why is this part better than the fucking fight?
I don't know.
Goku's pose, he's like... It's a good pose.
Yeah. So my issue here is... Goku, for some reason, is incredibly
so good. Sorry.
cocky here.
Yeah. He's like, I just killed Demon King Piccolo.
Yeah.
I drank the water and lived. Well, who's God, bro?
Yeah, like, I killed, like, the devil. God? Everyone knows devil's stronger than God. And I'd like to point out, Popo probably could have taken Piccolo.
Yeah.
Probably should have taken out Piccolo.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, Piccolo, or Popo is rather like, you're like really bad at fighting. The strongest individual currently. And he's like, yeah, you suck at fighting. And so eventually he's like, you can't talk to Kami until you beat me. And then Kami's like, shut up, Mr. Popo, let him in.
Well, it's just like, obviously it's like a test for like to see who Goku is. They know of him already.
They should just know him.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, just getting to see him in person.
The guy who saved the planet and killed the evil other half of Kami. He could be a bad guy.
The guy who almost killed me, that's attempted murder of God.
Almost. Should have just killed him.
Should have killed him, but...
Sorry, this is another one of my...
Back up. Sorry. Piccolo is not dead. He reincarnated himself. He shot...
spit out an egg with his essence in it, is what it sounds like it says. That's just a baby.
Yeah, but later we know it's the reincarnation of Piccolo.
Yes, has all his memories.
The best character in Dragon... One of the best characters in Dragon Ball.
Piccolo Jr.
Piccolo Jr., the second best character in Dragon Ball, in my opinion.
I'd argue one of the best one, but...
I'd argue... If you said he's the best one, I'd be okay. I'd say okay. I agree. In fact, he's not... Okay, best character in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Not my favorite, best character in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, not my favorite either.
Best character in Dragon Ball. So in that way, this arc is good because it gave the GOAT Piccolo Jr. Which we're not covering Dragon Ball Z, so fuck you.
Yeah. You don't need it anyway. So he meets God. God's like, yeah, I'll bring back the dragon if you stay here to train. And they're like, why do I need to train more? And they're like, oh, Piccolo Jr.'s coming back. He's gonna be stronger.
Okay.
And then we find out that we found out right here that Kami's life is tied to Piccolo's life because they're originally one being. Except, and this has always been my biggest fucking plight with this entire series. Why didn't Kami die here?
Because Piccolo Jr. is alive.
Yes, but he's not tied to Piccolo Jr. He's tied to Piccolo.
No, he's tied to Piccolo Jr.
He's tied to both of them.
Yeah, because he's a reincarnation.
But the thing is, he's also like, why doesn't Piccolo Jr. just spit out more eggs when he's dying? The issue is he should not be tied to a reincarnation of Piccolo.
That's valid. And it's valid.
Yeah. Because the reincarnation implies death.
Yeah, I get it. And
why did Kami just spit out an egg to reincarnate so he's young again?
That's a good point.
Why didn't he just do this to become young again?
I wonder if you need to be dying.
I wonder if you need to be young.
It's also stupid because he's like has a hole in his stomach.
Yeah, like where did this egg come from?
Yeah.
It's produced in the throat.
It's
Everyone
fucking...
knows the uterus is in the throat.
Yeah, it's like
for Namekians specifically.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. This is why it's my least favorite, because this is the biggest plot issue.
It's like I don't necessarily like the Kami stuff either. I just like the Mr. Popo Goku stuff.
Yeah. Mr. Popo is fine. Anyways, that's the end. We get set up for the next arc, and that's it.
Yeah. So Goku will be training for the next couple years until the next Tenkaichi Budokai, where he will meet Piccolo Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Goku, 3 years.
Is it? I thought it started at 5. Oh, no.
They changed it.
They literally just changed it.
Yeah, they changed it. So it'll be 3 years. Krillin and Roshi have been brought back. They won't see Goku until the next Budokai.
And spoilers from the cover, he's bigger.
Yeah, this is the last time we'll see Kid Goku.
Apparently not.
The Daima stuff got announced a couple days ago. So
look out for that wherever Daima lands near you.
Yeah. Yeah, and Shenron tells them, hey, he'll see you at the next Budokai. He's training with God. And Roshi's
also,
like, what
Kami
the
just
fuck?
has the ability to be like, yeah, the Dragon Balls are usable now.
Yeah.
I understand why, but like...
And he's like, I was afraid that people would use them for evil, but you let me know that there is good that could come out of this.
Literally everyone has used it on a selfish wish.
You fucked the earth.
This is your fault.
The Saiyans came here for the Dragon Balls. Who? Yeah, whatever.
Well, they came for Goku.
I guess. Well, Raditz did.
Now that I think about it, weren't they supposed... They were like... They needed Goku because they didn't have enough people to raid a specific planet. Right?
I think so.
What planet do you think that was? Probably Namek, right?
Yardrat.
Yardrat.
That's the only other planet I can think of.
That's true. Because apparently there aren't that many sentient races on in the universe. It's like 20-something.
Only Dragon Ball readers are like, what?
No, I'm talking IRL.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so that's the end of this.
Sorry.
So that's the end.
Yeah. So next episode we'll be covering
some gay shit.
Next episode we'll be covering the last arc in Dragon Ball. Then we're finished with Dragon Ball. And I guess we'll give final thoughts and a retrospective in that same episode.
Yeah. Kind
of talking about Dragon Ball as a whole. Kind of weird that we're already finished. I guess it took like 9 episodes in total, I believe.
Feels short.
Yeah. I guess in retrospect or reality, this would take over 9 weeks to come out.
More than that. They don't release chapter or volumes a week.
No, I mean like of our
release,
show. Yeah, it would take 9 weeks, but to us, it feels a little bit less than that. It felt very quick. But it's cool that we're done with our first series. Then we were able to move on to the next one.
That one episode of another as an entire series?
I guess so. I guess we did 2 fucking manga.
Yeah.
This will definitely be out in November, so you guys would have seen another if you're watching them the chronological order of when they come out. Go watch that if you didn't.
Or not.
So we can appreciate Dragon Ball more.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be doing Pokemon next. So
We can talk about that next episode.
yeah. But we'll be doing that in the next recording session. So
Yeah, but they don't need to know that.
yeah, they do. They need to know when we're recording. This is 9/11.
Didn't we say that last time as well?
No, I said it this episode.
Yeah, but we did that last time as well.
Oh, we said it was 9/11?
Yeah, I think I said that last time.
We're always recording on 9/11. We just change clothes.
I got another Goku shirt.
We gotta find a Christmas manga.
I was thinking
The
about
Thanksgiving manga?
that. I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't have a manga for like other holidays except for like Valentine's.
And like St. Patrick's Day. There's so many. We can do like a whole year's worth of St. Patrick's Day manga.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
If there's any manga that you want us to cover after Pokemon, let us know. We already picked one, but fuck you.
If you wanted us to do a small one for like a one-off, that'd be great.
Anything you want us to cover, like TikTok or anything, something brief, let us know.
Dr. Brief.
Dr. Brief. And if you want us to cover Z when we're done, we'll think about it.
We'll do it.
We will do it eventually. We just need a break from Dragon Ball. Because one, I'm sure I need some variety on the TikTok.
Yeah, David needs to see other manga. He knows like 4 different manga.
Yeah. And I'm building my collection, so hopefully that'll expand to be even a third of Esau's fucking library that
Library.
I didn't know he had that much.
So if you guys haven't seen our TikTok, I just posted a quick little TikTok. David was like, "You should do this," and I was like, "Okay." So I did the whatchamacallit, and I pan over all of my books, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
I was hurt when I found out you read Yu Yu Hakusho. I swear we've talked about not reading
I told you, I've read through Yu Yu Hakusho. That was what I told you that. I was like, I specifically told you.
I remember saying we hadn't.
No, you hadn't. I've read it before.
You said that in the comment. I was like, "You've read Yu Yu Hakusho?"
None of us have read that. You fucking liar!
I've read that.
I should buy it.
Yeah. Before we end, it's kind of the shoot the shit question.
We haven't done the shoot the shit question.
Are there any kind of... Okay, so I'll just talk from my experience. There are certain stories that I'm kind of like afraid to cover right now because I feel like we're still kind of learning how the show functions and such.
Right.
I am terrified to cover Naruto eventually because that is my favorite story of all time. It's the story that made me like writing, made me like manga, anime. It's not my favorite. It's not in the terms of like this is the best, but it is my favorite in the terms of like this story means the world to me.
It's closest to your heart.
Yeah, and I'm terrified to cover it. Dragon Ball has been like whatever.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'm absolutely terrified to cover Naruto.
I'm not afraid to cover it because I've seen how we talk about it, and I know that we don't agree on anything, and it'll make for great content.
I'm sure, but it's also like I don't want to misrepresent like my favorite story.
The thing is, I feel like you would represent it the best because you're not going to let me be wrong. You're going to hear me say some dumb shit, and you're going to be like, absolutely not.
It's like, fuck you, you dumbass.
Exactly.
What do you mean Gara would have won the tuning exams? He lost!
Clearly! Anyway, but it's shit like that. Like, I'm like, clearly, we would be able to bounce off each other in a way that will represent it at least fairly correctly. Yeah. And if we don't represent it correctly, who are we? We're just guys.
Yeah, that's true. We're just a...
Yeah.
What? You call me?
To be fair, even if you were anything else, I would have called you a guy.
I know. I feel like also misrepresenting like your favorite stories. Like we'll eventually do Berserk.
When we get to, we're gonna have a lot of problems. Are we out of recording?
Nah, it's still gone.
Thank God. So when we get to Berserk, it's gonna be difficult to talk about because there aren't good people.
So she was bleep.
Yeah, she was bleeped.
Yeah, she was bleeped.
He was bleeped. Anyway, so it's gonna be problematic.
Yeah,
to say the least.
I'm excited though. I mean,
so
I know you really like Berserk.
Berserk, I'm passionate about Berserk. The issue is we can't finish it.
Yeah.
So,
same with Hunter x Hunter. Yeah. Although we can get to the stopping point that everyone goes to the manga.
Island.
We can go to the manga.
Greed Island. Stop after Greed Island. That's where it ends, right?
I can appreciate the ant arc. I don't like it.
I can rewrite the last panel so he meets his dad, and that's just where it ends. He's like, Dad, and then we close the book.
And then it's king.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we'll be comfortable with Naruto. I mean, we're getting very familiar with the material as of late.
I've read Naruto through like several times.
Me too. I read it when it was coming out.
I did not. I did. That's a lie. I did read it. I didn't start till like partway through Shippuden though. Like right before the war arc is where I started.
I found Naruto the day the anime came out on Toonami.
I watched
or Cartoon Network. Actually, it was on Cartoon Network. Weird. It was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I didn't have Cartoon Network when I was a kid.
It's weird because the Toonami block is like late at night.
Yeah.
But it aired at like 8 p.m. on Cartoon Network. From what I remember, there was like a cartoon block where it was like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, followed by Naruto. It's really weird. There's also some manga I want to go to that are kind of obscure, like not obscure, but no one talks about Satch Bell. But we thought that shit was sick.
Well, I hope the manga holds
I
up.
hope it's sick. I love that story.
I'll do some investigating.
Prince of Tennis? We have to, dude.
St. Patrick's Day.
I'm down.
All right. The issue is there's a lot of manga that I read that I really enjoy, but I have no idea what kind of content they'll produce. Like Another. I enjoyed Another. That produced some content, but like there was not a lot to talk about because of how short it was.
Also, much I didn't like it.
Yeah. But the issue then becomes like we got to find like our
niche.
Our more like our rhythm with things that we don't like. Because like when we talk about Death Note, I know a lot about Death Note as much as I don't like it.
Oh, I enjoyed the manga for Death Note.
I'm aware. So
weird because I hated the anime.
Hear me out. You should buy the mega volume
of Death Note.
It's just one big volume.
It's fucking stupid.
It's so funny.
How big is it?
I have no idea, but it's so comical to look at.
Did you get the TikTok I sent you earlier today?
Probably.
Please watch it right now.